Hi, so this is like take 22 of however many times I've tried to record this because I get nervous. This is my first video that I'm recording for the collective. I'm going to be doing it a little bit differently than what I usually do. Instead of situations, if I pick a card, we're going to be doing like pick a topic. So I'm going to focus on, I'm going to pull cards in regards to career, in regards to love, and in regards to some like self-healing, self-help stuff. I want to be able to do a video just to gain my confidence. Like I said, I was nervous. So social anxiety, that's stuff I'm working through, and honestly, tarot, learning it, studying it, knowing what the cards mean, and then applying it to my life has really helped me with that. So I've gained a lot of confidence in other aspects of my life. So now when it comes to putting my interests and hobbies out there for the world, for something that I've kind of always got teased for, is kind of nerve-wracking. I'm already feeling really anxious right now, so we're just gonna start. Yeah, so let's start with career. What I'm gonna do is just pull a couple of cards that are meant for you. So if you are wanting to focus on career and what your next step is, what's meant for you in this life, what's your life purpose, I got you. Okay, so let's see. So if you want to focus on career, what's coming up for you? Oh wow. All right. Oh, I'm seeing that you may have some creative qualities about yourself. So the artist card came out. So what I'm feeling here is that whatever your life purpose entails or your career, you are actually utilizing some kind of creative talent that you already have within. Maybe you paint on the side, maybe you maybe you're like a musician, you're some kind of artist, and you're going to be using that passion of yours, your natural, like maybe you're really good at drawing. Okay, you're going to be utilizing that in your career. So you also pulled the teaching card, and the children card also came out, which makes me think that you're going to be working with, or at least gaining some kind of income working with younger people. So children, you're going to be teaching a passion, a creative passion of yours to the public, and that's going to be a source of your money. You may need to be going back to school to this, you may be teaching in a school, but I really do see that you're going to be in some kind of school setting. Yeah. You got writing as well. So it's possible that some of you have the gift to automatically write. I know that I can do that. What that means is, like, if you journal, you have the ability to just receive all of these downloads. Like, all of a sudden you're getting this like surplus of thoughts, things that like normally wouldn't come to you, but oh my gosh, it's all making sense now. I see you being able to just like take all of those thoughts, put them down, and you'll notice, like, when you're journaling, when you're writing, you'll have your handwriting, and then all of a sudden when these thoughts are coming, it's just like your handwriting is like not even your handwriting anymore. So I see that you have that ability. If you don't have that ability, which, I mean, I feel like everyone has an intuition. Everyone's intuition is trying to guide them to be to their highest self. However, not everyone is in tune with it because they're stuck in these patterns of being comfortable, and so they repeat these cycles of doing the same thing over and over and over, and that blocks their intuition from being able to help guide them onto the right path. You know what I'm saying? So it's also possible that, of course, with artist teaching, school, and writing, I see you working in a school setting. So like a lot of you may be teachers or going to school to be teachers. There's something here about you having this knowledge that you want to spread and have others gain from you. You may think differently than others. I see you finally maybe stepping outside of your comfort zones and expressing your interest and doing what you love, and like finally releasing all of this like maybe shame, maybe some shame of like maybe not being good enough, or like believing that you're not good enough. And I think with this freedom card here, you're free to do what you choose. You may have been feeling held back. I'm feeling self-doubt here. So like I see you having like a support system, your friends, and just like them being there for you and supporting your life purpose of doing what you want to do. Whether this is like career or not, I just really see this as like following your passions. Like you have this desire to teach, to like nudge people, to be like, not only are you creative, but like you want to create creative minds. Does that make sense? Like it's like it's like you're building like a generation. You're helping transform people with your knowledge, with your gift of creativity. So that's definitely what I'm seeing. But but that's what it is, and that's exciting. Let's see, bottom of the deck, yoga. That doesn't mean that you do yoga or whatever, but this is just saying that you need to take care of your physical health as well. You need to take care of your physical body. Make sure you're eating healthy. Make sure that you're exercising or getting some kind of physical action in there. Because if you're not fully aligned with yourself, if you're not taking care of your physical self, then you're not going to be able to achieve what you can at your highest potential, because you're going to be lacking energy, and you won't be able to attain I can't say you won't be able to attain something, but it won't be in your best, it won't be the best version of yourself, and you might run into some delays. But as you take care of your body, as you like maybe add some routine in your life, maybe like this is just really telling you to just maybe ground yourself. Do you know what you're doing moving forward? Are you able to trust yourself into knowing like what you're going to do next? Sit on that. Maybe, I know people get scared of the word meditate because they think it's like, I don't know, it's not, yeah, people do that, but I mean, just maybe sit in silence. Ask yourself what you want. What are you going to do moving forward with your career? Like, what is your purpose? Where is your path taking you? So I definitely see if you're seeking things about your career, what your purpose is. And let me clarify that your life purpose in your career do not need to be aligned. This deck, this oracle deck, actually is a life purpose deck, but a lot of people find that they can turn their life purpose into a career and have it like compiled together, because what they say, or what I know to be true, is if you do what you love for work, if you love your job, if you can wake up every day and say like, man, I love my job, you've made it. Like, that is your life purpose. So like, you don't have to work a day in your life if you love what you do. So, and I feel like this pile is going to find a way to be able to do that. Oh my gosh, sorry. All right. Let's pull some tarot. So, wow. I definitely see that you're in the middle of a transformation, though. Maybe, yeah, transformation. I feel like you're in a process of adding more color into your life, maybe. I know that it's been kind of like tough to do anything while we're sheltering in place right now and in quarantine, and maybe you're just trying to like spice your life up. I definitely see you doing that. I see you like kind of like buckling down and focusing on your future, what you're going to do moving forward. Definitely try to incorporate some of your creative abilities into that, though. And even if being an artist isn't like, you don't consider yourself one, if you make music, if you like to paint, if you like to draw, you're an artist. You don't have to be good, what you consider good, to be considered those things. And if you love that much, share it, please. Post it to your like social media. Share it with the world. I promise you, people are like, well, I know I love seeing that. So like, show your interest. That's great. Do it. That's showing more love for yourself. That's showing you that you're proud of what you do. You're not ashamed, which is why I'm making this video. Preach to the choir. All right. So, as I'm saying, let's go ahead and look into the tarot. Looks good? Yeah. But you're definitely going to be an inspiration for whatever you do. Whatever you choose to do with your career, you're going to be good at it. You're going to inspire others to want to do the same. I feel like there's so much passion in what you're going to be doing with your career. And I feel like people are just going to see you as like carefree and playful, and it's because you decided to turn something turn what you love into a career. And like, I always like to tell people and even remind myself that I don't make that much doing what I do. I'm a social worker. But I love my job, and I would much rather have a job that I love and like wake up to every day loving my life and like knowing that I'm gonna be putting a smile on people's faces, rather than grunting and moaning and like although a 6-figure job would be nice, but I wouldn't want to sit at my desk all day looking at like Excel spreadsheets. I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's follow that intuition, follow your passion, and do what you love, because don't worry about the money. It's gonna come to you as long as you kind of shift the way that you think about money and the way that you're going to get money. If you have no idea like how you're going to make this a reality, that's okay. Just I know how stressful that is. I can feel how anxiety inducing that is, like not knowing where you're going next. Take a breath. Do your artist stuff. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If music inspires you, again, just sit and listen. What's next? Do what you like to do. Find a hobby that you like. Keep doing it. Show it to other people. Talk about your interests, and abundance will follow you. Sounds super cheesy, but 100% true. Believe it. Okay, let's see. So, where's your current energy as far as your career goes? What's happening in your career life? Okay, so, alright, let's see. Bottom of the deck. This is the overall energy. So you got 8, which is actually a number of financial abundance and strength. But this card represents trapped in fear, and it's blue, which represents communication and emotions, expressing your truth. So I'm seeing that you're stressed out. Like, again, you don't know what you're doing. You might feel imprisoned in what's currently going on, and you can't find a way out of it. You feel like you don't have a steady foundation right now because you don't know which way to move forward. I'm feeling like a very, like, you feel trapped. It's like you're shutting down. Now's not the time. Now is not the time. I don't know if this is like fear as maybe you lost your job because of what's currently going on right now with the pandemic, and I'm so sorry if that has happened to you. I'm sorry. That's so shitty. But what I'm seeing is you're not expressing this to anyone. It's like, I feel like you've been fighting this battle of just like this uphill battle, and you haven't told anyone because you don't want to appear weak. But you're progressing, and this isn't for nothing, but what you need to do is you really just need to communicate, or like just express how you're feeling about the situation. You're not alone, and I'm feeling like you decide to withdraw from everyone and everything in order to handle your emotions. I don't know, I didn't show you this card. Suffering in silence. There's like this light at the end of the tunnel. You can see it. Like this is a number 9. So the number 9 represents almost the end of a cycle. You're not there yet. You still have a couple obstacles to go. But a cycle is almost complete, and just hang in there. Hold tight. Something is coming your way. The sun represents new opportunities. It represents happiness and joy. So you can see it on the horizon. You might not believe in yourself that you're going to get it, or to get there. But with these birds, I don't know, you can't see them really, but there's 4 birds here. And these birds to me are representing, like, they're guiding your way. Like, they're already, boom, at the sun. So this is saying that, like, you're gonna get there. Don't give up yet, you know? So there's that. You're almost there. All right, what else do we have? Okay, I need to point out what's happening, what I'm seeing. So I pulled light. Oh, light. So what I'm seeing is you have 8, 9, and then you have 1, 9. 19 breaks down to 10, which represents the end of the cycle, and the light, like light at the end of the tunnel. Where is this one? Light at the end of the tunnel. See, like, you've reached it, so you're on your way there if you haven't already hit this completion yet. But this is a new cycle in life for you, revolving your foundation, because I see the 4 birds here. 4s are numbers of foundation, like the 4 walls of a house is how I picture it. So yeah, you're struggling now, but just know that every like period of struggle is a transition period. You're not going to be that way forever. You're being reminded to not stay in that trapped mindset, because this is so shitty, and people don't always understand when I say this, but you're keeping yourself trapped within those 4 walls by believing you're not good enough, believing or like not wanting to go the extra mile or put in the work, like the effort. Great things require effort, and I'm seeing that you are putting in effort, but what I'm saying is the longer that you keep yourself trapped in this like 8 of, well, I was going to say 8 of Swords, but you all probably don't speak tarot. I mean, like, I'm posting this to my Instagram or for my Instagram people, so whatever. Point being is you're keeping yourself in this negative energy. So all you have to do is like these are windows. Windows represent like portals or like openings. Just unlatch the window. Go into the next phase of your life. Understand that keeping your mentality in this like negative mindset is only holding you down. An opportunity is coming to you. You have to make it you have to meet it halfway is basically what it's saying, because you're spending way too much time focusing on what you've lost. I feel like you got 6 memories of love, which is like focusing on the past, nostalgia, reminiscing, and again you have the 4 candles representing the foundation, the number 4 again. So you might be seeing 444 places, or even just 44, and 66, because I also see that you have 6, the 3rd eye chakra. If you don't know what that is, your chakra's right here. This is where your like clairvoyant abilities come in, and heightened intuition, and just like this inner knowing. And that, I mean, so this, your intuition, you can feel in your gut, but this is a clear knowing of, so all of the information here that you feel, that like gut feeling, that's all here. That to me is 3rd eye chakra. And like, if you're familiar with all of this, if you ever like, and this used to happen to me all the time, you might get pressure here, and that might that's telling you that there's a blockage, there's something that you're not seeing. Your level of consciousness is trying to raise, and it's blocked for some reason. And so this card is telling you, like, yo, sit down, meditate on it, because I believe that once you're able to open, okay, so when I was talking about automatic writing earlier, that's where this card comes. Automatic writing is a gift stemmed from the 3rd eye chakra. So this is like just information from your higher consciousness. So that's what this is. You might get messages or like visuals or something in dreams. You might be experiencing deja vu. These are all things that represent the third eye chakra. So, and with that, you have truth. So again, here's that portal, this window, this opportunity. He's stepping into the unknown. This right here, what he's on, is reminding me of one of the scales or one of the sides of the scale, you know, like the Libra scales, balance. I'm seeing that there's some kind of karma being played out here, and like you're now awakening to something. You're awakening to some kind of truth. Maybe you're coming into some kind of like spiritual awakening and you have no idea what the heck any of this is. But there is a huge focus here on you communicating, expressing your truth, and not to just others, to yourself. So if you haven't been honest to yourself about something, where's the light card? Light is being shined on whatever this is that you've been keeping in the dark. It could be in regards to whatever these memories of love is. Oh, I didn't go into the whole so you got 2 6s. So again, so you might be seeing 66 with the third eye chakra and the memories of love. So green represents the green heart the green represents the heart chakra. So you might need to do some healing from a situation of the past with the memories. Maybe a relationship, a foundation that you were once involved in. I see that you're still holding on to this, which is fine. Hold on to it until you need to. You're holding on to it for a reason. It's like you're nurturing this, it's like you're gentle with this. This is a very I want to say delicate love, or whatever whether it was your job, whatever, but I'm also saying this, whatever that you're having these memories of. I mean, this is a focus on career, but what I'm seeing is whatever you're thinking of from the past, it didn't last very long, but obviously there was emotions to it, which I want to say these strong emotions are still keeping it's still lingering. So how can you use reminiscing about the past to be able to transmute that energy? And maybe you're dwelling. How are you going to change and shift that energy so that way you can move forward? You might be even utilizing these memories of love as inspiration towards your career. Maybe someone from the past inspired you to go into expressing your art, and that even with the blue, expressing your truth, expressing whatever. With the artist card in your career and teaching and all of that, you can express all of that through your art. It doesn't need to be verbal. Well, with the teaching, that's different, but I'm talking about the artist card. it doesn't need to be verbal. You can express yourself in whatever art form, so that way you're not keeping yourself and all these feelings repressed. So you're able to have an outlet and then turn that into a career, or at least kind of like use it as a platform to move forward, or at least to have some kind of financial gain from it. All right. I think that's it as far as career goes. So if you have questions, let me know. That was 30 minutes on a career thing. Anyway, I hope you liked that. I hope that all made sense. If you like this, I'll figure out what I like to do. But all right, that was career. I'm moving on to the next thing. All right. We're going to focus on love. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable, I guess, talking to my computer. I just saw a bird fly by. Oop. Which to me, birds symbolize being free, independent, and being able to move environments if they aren't comfortable, and they migrate in groups. So I feel them to be maybe like community oriented, like a sense of belonging, but also having that independence to drift away from the group. But they'll come back. They're community animals. They flock together. So that was anyway, that was a little my input on the bird. But let's see. So for love, if you came here with the intention of wanting to learn about what's going on in your love life or what messages you need to hear, what came out was true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. I'm feeling, I don't want to get like too spiritual. I don't want to turn anyone off, or like, what the heck are you talking about? Or like, I don't believe in that. But I'm sensing past life of what I feel like you've known this person before, or at least it feels like that. I feel like maybe there's a longing. Like, I feel like you two, I was gonna say, it doesn't feel like you two are together in this card, just because like she looks sad, just like, I don't know, and I'm not feeling super like, like happy, joyful. Like this card wasn't representing this to me, but I definitely feel like past life connection, and if you're into that, I definitely see that this was part of like the Greek-Roman times. So if you're interested in past lives, definitely go check that out. But I'm not gonna get into that. But let's see. Bottom of the deck, separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So if you're not already in separation from this person and this your partner, I definitely feel like maybe you two are struggling. I feel like I'm feeling like maybe there might be a third party situation occurring, and that could either mean another person is involved, maybe like someone's cheating, or like someone's focusing too much on work, or like there's a situation that's blocking this relationship from moving forward. And I think it's because someone's like healing their heart, and they're able to see like the light. They're able to see that I don't know, I'm feeling like there's something else involved that's causing there to be a separation. Alright, but someone's healing. Someone's definitely healing from something. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay, so a lot of the time when we get like broken up with, or when we break up, we tend to go to that self-loathing, like, oh, no one wants me, I'm not good enough, like, my love life sucks, like, I'm Xing out love, like, or a lot of us tend to like, oh, let's hop back on Tinder, let's do this, like, I'm just gonna go date and like distract myself from my ex. Great, that works, and we've all done it. We, rebounds. But I'm really sensing, like, knock it off. Like, that's what I'm getting. Like, you can't keep repeating that cycle. Like, you need to understand that you play a part in why your love life isn't what you want it to be. Maybe you're questioning, like, why are all my relationships the same? Why do they always end the same? Why do I always end up dating the same people? Same person, or the same situation, different person. That's because you haven't learned the lesson. That's because you run away from that inner stuff that you need to heal by dating the next person. Like, we distract ourselves by dating someone else so that way we don't have to sit in our rooms and cry about our breakup. You know what I mean? So I feel like stay optimistic about your love life. This card is really telling you, like, hey, you are loved. Like, you are love. And if you give out that love to other people, not towards romantic partners, like, honestly, I don't think that's love. That's distraction. Like, I'm not gonna get in, that's a whole nother topic, but anyway, that's distraction. Give that unconditional love to others. Maybe, like, the littlest gestures go so far. Like, honestly, if you're thinking something nice about someone, say it to them. Like, wouldn't that make your day if someone just, like, complimented on the way that you spoke? Or, like, I don't know, even if it's just as little as something like your hair, like, you love to hear it, right? Okay, so do that. That energy is going to come right back to you. The universe is going to say, okay, you're putting this out, you're loving others, we love you. So here, this is what you gave, this is what we're giving you. It's like a trade-off. Now, the trade-off doesn't necessarily happen at the same time, obviously, but you always get back what you give. So you have to just stay positive, knowing that one day you will have love. One day you will find love. You'll find love, and not the love that you've experienced in the past. I think that you need to really sit down and ask yourself if that's really been love, like, is this unconditional love, or is this codependency? And I think a lot of people don't know the difference. So this card is asking you to be truthful and honest with yourself. Maybe this separation here. I really see in this card, in the back here, it looks like she's journaling. So it's just like, I feel like the separation, you're going to be taking this time apart and separation alone. So that way you can really figure out what the heck is wrong with you. And it's not your fault. Whatever's wrong with you, nothing's wrong with you. These are things that were like, you've learned these behaviors. You were taught either by like verbalization, like how your parents taught you, by like telling you that this is what love is, but also at the same time, they taught you by showing you. You observed their behavior, therefore you brought this into your like adult life. So you're really taking the time to understand that now. All right. Oh, okay. I'm going to just take the bottom of the deck for this one. Oh, okay. Now I'm excited. So let me tell you. So trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So what I'm feeling, what I'm seeing is we all want everything to happen like now. So that's the issue. Great things don't happen overnight. Like, there's a reason all this is playing out, whether it's for, well, it's for our highest good. We're learning lessons either way. But there's a plan. Whether or not you believe in like destiny, fate, whatever, you're learning something from this. You know, think back at like, I don't know, your first relationship, or like the last person you thought that you were going to marry and you aren't with them anymore. You know what I mean? It's like, but now you're with someone that's like, well, I'm guessing if you're asking about your love life, maybe you're not with someone that like you're the happiest with. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know why you came here. But what I'm saying is, trust in the timing. Trust in yourself that you will find love. Trust that you will attract love to you by giving love out. However, I don't want you going back into the same cycles of just dating someone to forget the last person that you're in separation with, because nothing will change. Nothing will come out of it. It'll be another lesson learned. You're going to keep going through the same freaking lesson until you get it right, until you just are so sick of it and you have to like behave differently. That's just how it works. So it's really up to you what you want to do, but by trusting the situation and understanding that it's going to take time. That's I need to stretch that. Time apart is good for you, for them, but they're not the concern. You are the concern. And I'm saying that because in this time apart, you get to learn so much about yourself. Like, learn about why you behave the way you do. Like, analyze your past relationship. How did you contribute to the downfall of it? And why did you behave that way? And how can you not do that in the next relationship? Like, loving yourself requires time. So during this time of separation, yeah, you're gonna feel like shit. Yeah, you fucking love them. Whatever the situation may be, you just gotta know that you are loved and you will be loved in the future in due time. If love isn't coming to you, it's because you still got work to do. You know, maybe you're not ready. Like, and when I say ready, I mean like financially speaking, like emotionally speaking, mentally speaking. You've got a project that you have to take priority over, you know what I mean? So what I got excited about is exactly what I was just saying, is finances and career. So financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Focus on that. If anything, if you need a distraction from your love life or like your heartbreak or whatever, turn to your finances, turn to your work, because obviously you're struggling in this area right now. And how are you supposed to support a partner if you can't support yourself? Like, seriously, learn how to be self-sufficient first and independent before you try to bring someone else into your like unsteady ground, because the foundation is not there. And I feel like that is what needs to be built before we can really like call in this true love. Does that make sense? And I don't want you to hyperfixate and overthink how you're gonna make this and like build this foundation. Like I said, give love. Stuff will just come, things will fall in your lap. Like, it's all about the law of attraction. Opportunities will come to you when you focus on the right things and not on a past lover. Make sense? All right. Wow, I just did Oracle card, so I'm going to pull a couple tarot. Let's see what's going on in your love life. Oh, I want to, oh, okay. What's going on in your current love life? What's the situation? The Empress. So, the Empress is a card. Oh, the rabbit. Swift moving. Rabbit can also sometimes represent like fast moving. It can also, but because it's white, I'm sensing it's just like a very pure energy, and just like the Empress represents like the ultimate woman or person, partner. Maybe you see your person that you're in separation with as this person. Maybe you're embodying this energy. This is a very nurturing energy. She's very self-empowered. She knows who she is. She expresses her feelings. She shines. She's glowing. This card also can represent pregnancy. Maybe that's your story. Who knows? But I'm really sensing just a lot of feminine energy. Caring, nurturing, just like giving. So let's see what else is going on. Let's go. Oh. All right, so we got the Ten of Cups. I love the Ten of Cups, but not necessarily in this deck, because this is what so the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Cups to me represents emotional fulfillment, but this card doesn't feel like that to me. I don't know, but I'm definitely feeling family. So you might be a very family-oriented person. When you think about your love life, when you think about the future, you want children. Maybe you want a house with a fireplace. That's neat. I do. I mean, this card could have easily, been me. I see that there's 2 children here. Maybe you want 2 children, a boy and a girl, but definitely children play a factor in your love life. I'm seeing, this is the Tower card. So that means something in your love life, maybe in a relationship, some shit has gotten rocky. Something happened that's like not good, and it's caused so much emotional distress and like emotional upheaval. You have no idea where to go from here. It's like this person is just holding on for their dear life when this situation is actually meant to come to an end. So the Tower card is about like maybe you keep repeating unhealthy behaviors and repeating cycles that maybe you're meant to move on from or outgrow. So you haven't done anything different. So the universe comes in and it's just like, well, you're not doing anything about it, so we'll help you out. We're going to help push the situation forward. So of course it comes in with some kind of drastic event. Anyway, I feel like that's what's happening in your relationship. And someone's really, really trying to hold on to this. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what else is coming out. What's going on? Oh, yep. Someone's feeling left out in the cold, frustrated. Like maybe you're juggling too many things. You're choosing not to listen to other people's advice. And it's like I don't want to say you're keeping your, like, I don't know if you put yourself in this situation. I don't know if, like, so 5 of Pentacles is actually a card of, it can represent like a financial loss. And I know that the finance card came out on this one, finances and career. So this is, you know, just saying, get it together. Get your finances in order. Like, you're taking on too much. You're wearing yourself out very thin because, like, you got to focus on your finances. Finances are super important for you. Finances, security, stability. If you don't have that, then you can't have a happy family. This is, I'm not saying that's what I believe. This is like, this is your mindset. Like, you don't know how this is going to all play out because, like, maybe you don't have a job, you know? So again, how are you supposed to support a partner, a partnership, and a family in the future if that's something that you want? I'm seeing this Knight of Wands energy. It was in reverse. The Knight of Wands is someone who's very, like, I'm gonna say, again, like I was saying, there's a third party situation here. This might be a person, this might be a job, this might just be the lack of finances, but that goes under the whole job category. But the Knight of Wands to me represents like player energy, in and out. Like, I'm just coming in for, like, I don't know, sex, like my pleasure. Like, I'm coming in when I want, like, at my convenience, you know, and then they're out. So it's like kind of like very impulsive, passionate kind of stuff, but I don't see them, it's not very future longevity oriented or anything like that. It's very like, ooh, this is what I'm feeling, this is what I want to do right now, this is what I'm gonna do. Like, there's no like, okay, how is this going to affect the other person? So that's what I'm seeing right there. Yeah. All right. Let's see what lesson you're learning, and then we'll move on to the next one. Oh, I'm pulled to draw one of these. So we'll just see what this one says. Prosperity begins. That's exciting. Okay, so whatever, by using the separation, it's going to bring a lot of money your way, because again, you're going to be able to shift that emotional pain or whatever and redirect all that energy into your work, into making money. Again, you can make money by doing what you love. Follow your intuition, follow your passions, the money will flow to you. Don't let your self-doubt stop you from applying to certain jobs. Apply to the jobs. Like, what's to lose, you know? Like, the worst that can happen is I'm saying no. Okay, on to the next one. It just wasn't meant for you, or maybe the time's not right. Like, maybe not right now. Again, it goes back to the whole timing. Things aren't meant to happen. Well, I shouldn't say things aren't meant to, but things don't happen overnight. Like, learn to appreciate the journey. Like, appreciate the struggles in between. Like, it's teaching you something. It's all teaching you something. So, with the red, this is a focus on your root chakra. Oh, the four peaches. Peaches also represent like prosperity and like renewal, and I always think of them as like sweet. So again, that sweet, loving, unconditional energy that you put out there, you will receive that tenfold. So with this card, the red represents our root chakra, which means keep yourself grounded, keep yourself balanced, get in nature, find something that centers you, so that way when you feel out of balance, you can return to it and then build up. You know what I'm saying? So this goes back to building a foundation. So make sure everything's like aligned and in order. Focus on those finances so that way you can build up from there. Again, like this seed, it doesn't happen overnight. How long does it take for a tree to grow? I don't know. I don't grow trees, but it doesn't happen overnight. It's going to be a process. Healing is a process. Getting where you want to be is a process, okay? Process that. All right, I'm going to do the lesson and then we'll move on to healing. I don't know if this is like a collective reading or if like a pick a card, whatever, because it kind of seems like these messages are going hand in hand, which is pretty cool. Oh my God, it's already an hour. All right, what lesson are you learning from your love life, from the separation? What lesson are you learning? Ooh. All right, gratitude. Okay, green, representative of the heart chakra, which means healing to do from past relationships. The blue represents truth, communication. Throat chakra, say what you gotta say in regards to whatever, like if it needs to be closure. Okay, well that's another story, but intuition, purple, intuition, the crown chakra. This is like listening to that gut feeling. So this card is gratitude. I'm grateful for this life and the opportunity that it presents. What I was just saying, it's a journey. Appreciate it. Like, stop and smell the roses. Like, everything is happening for a reason, for your growth, for your highest self. So like I always say, life is happening for you, not to you. You know, because when you say, oh, why is this happening to me? That's putting yourself in a victim mentality, which therefore, like, that shows that you need to boost your self-confidence. Like, you are choosing to blame other people. You don't create, you don't create all of your problems, but yes, you're the one that has to fix them. You're the one that has to deal with them. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm seeing here, and like, I don't know, I'm seeing this as like an eye. So it goes back to the third eye card that we pulled. Like, you're going, listen to your dreams. If you have nudges, if you have like random thoughts that come to you, if you're just all of a sudden having these like mind-blowing ideas, that's your third eye opening. And maybe even by me like sharing all of this information with you, you might be gaining some kind of insight. You might have already like be doing these things or noticing these things, but like didn't really have an understanding of what exactly is happening. I'm definitely feeling a higher knowing, like a better understanding, like clarity. So you're definitely gaining from this separation. Like, instead of focusing on what you lost, focus on what you got out of this relationship. Like, what am I gaining by not being with this person? Or what am I gaining by waiting, by focusing on me and like not putting in the energy to talk to this person? And then ask yourself, what am I gaining by reaching out to them while in separation. You know what I mean? So don't focus on the losses, focus on the gains, because those are the opportunities that the universe is giving to you for you. All right, I want to pull one more. Ooh, but at the bottom of the deck, overall energy, discipline. I can accomplish what I put my mind to. So again, this goes to the crown chakra. This is you understanding that you have to shift your mind constantly. You have to unlearn thought patterns, unlearn behaviors. So it's like, this is really a test for you to like step out of those constant patterns and cycles and whatever that we've been so accustomed to, because it's what we've been doing our whole life. Time to reset. That's what this card is saying. And just like, for me, I picture it as like it's manifestation. I picture my whole life as like a video game, basically. Like, I will, if I feel like going back to like old behaviors, unhealthy thought patterns, self-loathing, like stuff like that, I come back to myself and think, okay, if I keep myself in this mindset, I'm going to attract things that are on that vibration. So then I have to learn, or then I have to shift my mind and be like, what am I grateful for? What did this teach me? So that way I can teach others and help them get through what they're going through, which is exactly why I do this. Like, I don't know, I love reading tarot and I like helping people. Again, social worker, helping people. It's what I do. All right. We're moving on to the next one. Oh, wait, no. I said I was going to pull one more. Okay. One more lesson. I love life. I really do. Okay, so service. I feel good when I help others. What did I just say? You raise your vibration by giving out that love. If you feel like you don't have love for yourself, if you don't have love for yourself, give it to others. I know it's really hard to like give out a cup of love if you don't have that cup to fill for yourself. But here's my motto. I was always a fake it till you make it kind of person, right? But I don't believe that this is a situation like this. I believe that if you're watching this, you probably do care about your self-healing, and like, so you have this desire, you have this inner, like this intrinsic feeling of joy when you are of service to others. You might be a natural giver. So this makes you feel good. Do it. Go serve people. If you're already doing it by what you do for work, great. You're already doing it. Do it some more. I don't know. You see a homeless person on the street, give them $1. Don't avoid eye contact. Like, acknowledge them. You know, you don't even need to like give a tangible thing. A smile goes a long way. Again, like what I was saying earlier, like compliments, random compliments in the grocery store. You know what I mean? So it's things like that. That's gonna help raise your vibration, make you feel good about yourself, create a sense of self-worth and self-confidence, and that's going to manifest itself into like your being. Therefore, people are going to just like be attracted to you. Again, law of attraction, you get what you put out. I feel like I say that so much, but like, I have to say it. if something like, what is like there, I always say like there's nothing wrong with doing, you can never give, or what am I trying to say? Like, why wouldn't you? You know, why wouldn't you do good? Why wouldn't you be nice? Why wouldn't you be kind? I don't know, that's just the way I think, but I'm on a different journey. I don't know, we're all on different journeys. That's just where I'm at in my journey. Okay, and when I say journey, I mean like life, because that's what this is. Anyway, I'm moving on, and we're going to be moving on to healing. So I'm going to pull a couple of oracle cards to see what's going on with our self-healing and like our self, like what's blocking us, you know, what can we do in order to be our highest good. So we got, am I letting fear stop me? Are you experiencing a mountain of fear right now? The juicy secret is that you are the boss of fear. You are unstoppable, but it's up to you to see that by taking action. So be brave and do it scared. You are in need of a hero. So that is who you will become. Some of you might work in the healthcare field. Just because hero, a whole superhero thing, I think what's going on, you know, healthcare workers are superheroes. So I kind of got that sense from the card. But beside that, this is in regards to self-healing. Again, this is you, like, not knowing. You're confused. You don't know what's going to come next. So you're just kind of keeping yourself in this negative energy. Take that leap of faith. You not knowing what's going to come next is you trusting the universe that you're going to be taken care of, because, well, it's law of attraction. You know what I mean? You might not know what I mean, but you need to take that risk, that leap of faith into the unknown, so that way you can progress forward. Otherwise, you're going to stay in the situation or position that you're in now. Yeah, it might be comfortable, and you might have known pain your whole life, but this is saying, be brave. Now's the time. You don't know what's coming next. Just do it anyway, because you need to get out of this energy that you're currently staying in. And that might be because you're not surrounding yourself with the right people. You got, do I surround myself with people who light me up? Be mindful of who you decide to put your energy around, whether that's work, whether that's like friends, you know. Pay attention to what your body is telling you, how you feel intuitively when you hang out with the people that you hang out with. That's a big indicator of, like, are these people helping you or helping to lift you up? Are they helping your highest good? Are they supportive of you? Are they interested in listening to what you have to say about, I don't know, anything, especially when it comes to your interests? You shouldn't have to hide any aspect of yourself when it comes down to friends, because what the heck? You know what I mean? I noticed what I've been saying. Do you know what I mean? I've been saying that a lot. But so the people with whom we surround ourselves determine who we become. So a lot of people say, like, oh, you are who you hang out with. I 100% like believe that. Like, as your vibration rises, as you begin to heal, as you begin to understand more about yourself. Whoop. I don't know. It froze. I don't know. I'm just going to keep going. But anyway. Ooh. I feel like I should stop it. I'm going to keep going. Ooh.